Hey, good morning. Andy at Turbo's Toy Box again. So I've had a few guys giving questions about some of the different vehicles that we got in the yard. I've done little videos here and there that either show stuff I've done to them or, show them in action. So I just thought maybe I'd do a quick walk around of each one. If you got any other questions, obviously give me a shout, drop me a question below, but let's get to them. So first, this is my daily driver. It's a 2020 Tundra TRD Sport. I've done the 3-in-1 spacer lift kit above the stock Bilstein suspension on it. You can see I got my Boss plow mount hanging down there, wiring tucked up underneath. Got some used takeoff tires from a buddy who bought a brand new GMC truck. So we got his 275 6520s when he upgraded on his brand new truck, but that gives us a 34-inch tall tire, or 34.25-inch tall tire with the 3-in-1 lift. Kind of a nice clean proportioned size. Use the TVD vinyls overlays over top of the stock chrome badges on the side, which kind of look real nice. Subtle look, kind of dulls down that massive chrome emblem, without detracting from the overall look of the truck. So I did ditch the the big iForce V8 badge that's normally up here under the mirror. Just too much for me. It was a little too much bling. So got the front windows tinted, had those done to match the backs as closely as possible, and put on my tonneau cover, which is a truck sport I had on my 2018, swapped that over. And you've probably seen it in other pictures. I've got Special Ops Motorsports bed rack that goes above the tonneau cover, and a Smitty-built XL overland tent that we use for adventuring around in the summertime here and there. So also in the summertime, you'll see I typically run it with the OEM TRD Rock Warrior wheels and a 35 1250 17 Canadi Trail Hog, which looks a lot like the Duratrack. They were a whole lot cheaper. I've been all right with them. I will say they seem like they flat spot easily sitting overnight. When you take off for a drive in the morning, takes them a couple miles to kind of smooth out, but that tire's worked really well. With these current Goodyears, this thing is smooth and quiet as it was the day I rolled it off the lot with the Dunlop Sport tires that came on it. So, but yeah, overall, love the truck. Zero complaints. These things are just phenomenal. They like their fuel, but it's it's full-size V8 four-wheel drive, so I'm not disappointed in the least. Next up, we have my wife's 2016 4Runner. It's a SR5, which is obviously kind of more of the base end model. But we've done a bunch of upgrades to it to kind of make it what she wanted and what I wanted. So did the kind of the knockoff of the TRD Pro grill. I have installed some HID bulbs in the factory projector beam housing for the low beams on the headlights. The biggest thing that people notice, it has the Dobinson's lift kit on it, which is lifting at 3 inches in the front, 2 inches in the back. Got NFAB side steps, which I've had repowder coated in a dark charcoal gray to try and match the wheels. And then you can kind of see the Dobinson stuff in there. We bought this truck brand new off the lot. It's got just shy of 50,000 miles on it now. The suspension stuff was put on at right around 9 to 10,000 miles. And by far the best upgrade we've done to the truck. It totally got rid of the nosedive that you get when braking and the floaty feeling that the truck had when it was stock. So overall, my wife is extremely happy with it, as am I. Works really well. We had the windows on this one tinted also just slightly. Not quite as dark as the factory tin on the back. Again, I did the TVD vinyls charcoal gray overlays on the badge. Kind of dulled down that chrome a little bit, helped tie it all in with the fuel Anza wheels and the Goodyear Duratrax. On this one, we're running a 275/60/20. And then we have some 1.25" Spider Track spacers behind those wheels, just to help bring them out right, kind of more flush with the fender line. Again, if anybody, you can kind of tell in my builds, but most of the stuff that I have, I tend to try to do kind of clean, kind of basic. You know, I like it to stand out to people that know what they're looking at, but I'm not trying to stand out like some teenage kid, you know, with 1,000 stickers and neon lights and stuff like that. Just kind of simple, clean, understated look. Same thing over here. So this is my 17-year-old daughter's vehicle. Picked this up from my doctor. It's 230,000 miles on it. It's a 2002. So when we picked this up from him, it had some codes for bad catalytic converters, and it needed brakes all the way around. Still was rolling on the original suspension at just over 200,000 miles. So with this one, we put the Bilstein 5100 shocks on it. The front spring perches, I sat at the second from the top height adjustment, which is lifting it about 2.5 inches up front. A little better shot of that. And then I used a 2-inch spacer in the back above the coil spring, kind of bring that height up. And then we've taken the TRD Trail 4Runner wheels and put on it. Again, with an 1.25" Spider Track spacer behind it. And then a 285/70 R17 Goodyear Duratrack on that. The truck handles and drives amazing. I mean, it's like a new truck, except it has just a little bit more attitude. Again, I don't know why Toyota didn't sell it this way. I mean, the truck looks tough. It's got a little more of a full-size appearance to it. You know, the Sequoia originally was kind of in the middle. Wasn't quite as big as like a Tahoe. Wasn't as small as like a Blazer. So this is kind of a happy medium. I have replaced the headlights in it. The factory headlights had fogged out. I tried buffing them. It lasted for a few months, but just went for a set of new headlights. They were inexpensive, really brightened it back up. I'm sure you've seen the video. I did end up doing shorty stainless headers, along with new catalytic converters, pipes, and a MagnaFlow muffler. Truck also has a K&N drop-in filter in the airbox, but just got rid of all the codes. 230,000 miles. Thing runs and drives down the road like new. It's really a great, reliable, dependable car for my kids. So yeah. So these are kind of the daily drivers, and you'll see up there the Boss plow for the Tundra. But yeah, any questions, hit us up. Thanks for watching.